Hello, welcome back to the Broken Doll. All right, this is going to be coat number 3 that we're putting on this doll. And I think that will be the last coat that this is going to need. And then once that dries, we'll be able to put on the, what do you call it? The sealer. I can think about what it is. So anyways, we're going to just put one more coat on this. And somebody said on there that the paint dries darker. You're right, it does. Acrylic paint goes on light but dries darker. So you want to make it lighter than what it is. But I think this has been a pretty good match. So I'm really sticking to it, and I think this is really where I'm at with it. I think, yep, I think I found where I need to be. As good as I'm going to find, someone put on there, you know what, they didn't even color, they don't even, someone comment, and the comments have been wonderful. Thank you for the encouragement words that you guys have given me when it comes to doing this doll, because I want to tell you, I went through this blindly, fixing it and hoping that this was going to work. And so to hear all the wonderful comments about this doll, and like I say, I went through, I've never done this before, first time for me, so just letting you know, I really do appreciate all the kind comments. It's been wonderful to hear, and it's really encouraged me to go forward and do more, and bring on the next one. Let's see what happens next. But I think this is as good. This is a nice coat on her now. You don't see any of that black marks on her. There we go. We got this looking pretty good over here on this side of the leg. Yeah, I think we look pretty good. Yeah, there we are. I think we're doing just great. And what I've been doing is moving the leg after every time I paint. So, I move the leg, make sure that the paint's not sealing it in place. Not that I don't think the acrylic paint would do much, but I noticed it was a little stiff at the time. But doing so much better now that every time I've been moving it. So anyways, I really feel that's the last coat that's going to go on this now. I think this is as good as I'm going to get this doll to be. I think this is, I really learned a lot about the making flesh tone for this doll here. So now we're going to let this dry. I'm going to come back again one more time, and we're going to put the sealer on it. I'm going to clean up my lovely mess here, and yeah, you can see my water's changed all its color. Actually, I'm using these for paintbrushes for cleaning, actually. I thought I would use it for storing brushes, but I love them for cleaning. I use a lot of little different things I'm going to show you. This is from getting, the Pillsbury cinnamon buns, and this is where the icing is in there. So I use that for mixing paint. Here's one here. This is off detergent. I never use, I get the great big giant jugs, and then what I do is I pour it into my smaller jug I have. I never use these things. This is for where you get the pump. I never use the pump, but I love these for mixing up paint. You can see the color. That's why I use a white plate. I don't use a different color plate like a green or a black or a red, because you won't see your colors. So use a white plate or a clear plate. But I don't like using clear because it'll pick up, I can see the red, and that's going to disturb me in my color mixing. I really prefer a solid white plate. It's like your palette for painting. I have palettes here too, but this is so much easier for me. But I love these things for, like, these are simple things you don't, just off my detergent for washing clothes. I just pull these off. I got about three of them right in here because I just bought one out, and I bought some Tide that was on sale. So these were on the Tide, and I just pull them off, and great for mixing. They stack. They're great. And like I said, you don't have to go out and buy fancy dancy stuff for dolls. Just things like this are wonderful for mixing up paint, so I'll start collecting some of these and get about maybe 10 or 15 of them put away, because when they find that, like, this is starting to stain a little bit now, so when that starts to happen, I'm not getting the clear paint color that I'm looking for. Even though this is a solid white, it mixes just that little bit that you need, or you do it on a plate, or you can do it in something like this. I'll mix up colors. I don't need a whole lot of these, just a few, will suffice for me, but just to show you different things. Old towels I get from right here, I got from thrift stores, or just out of my old stock of towels, you know. So, but anyways, I think she turned out wonderful. I showed the lady next door. She was really pleased with her. She goes, oh my goodness, that looks good, you know. So we're, you know, she's coming along really fine here. I think this is this doll here has done wonderful. You know, cooperated with me very nicely, you know. So I'm happy with her. Between the paint, all the paint that, you know, I did here, mixing up paint and learning how to get her flesh tone. I really thought it was going to be white and orange, but as I got going through this, I'm going, had another color. You know, I mentioned it before I started mixing paint in a couple of my videos back. I said, I see orange, so I know I was going to base white with the orange. And I said, well, maybe some burnt umber, maybe some red. Actually, I used all 4 of those colors. And that's what's on my palette right now, is white, red, orange, and burnt umber, and those that made that nice flesh tone on this vinyl. Again, the next vinyl doll will demand a little lighter tone, darker tone. You just keep matching until you come close enough to what your problem is on the doll. But hip hip hooray! She's drying right now, and then I'm going to take this in the house right now. I got dishes to do. I got some dishes in there I got to get done, but anyhow, I want to be out here, though. This is where my heart is out here. And so this will give it time to dry, and I'm going to come out here, make another video, let the battery charge up. My batteries charge up a little bit here, and we'll move on to the next step, and that's sealing this doll up, getting this sealed here. And then it'll be spa day tomorrow. I think that's exciting. That's why I got my towels ready. I think I'll be washing her hair inside the house because it looks like it's really intense, her hair is. And what I mean by that is it feels greasy, like there's something in there in her hair. And it's right around the brow area, the forehead, and not brow, the forehead area, around the ear area. Something is on her that needs to come off. I don't know what it is, but I'm hoping it will wash out. But we'll see. That's tomorrow. That's her spa day. But anyways, everybody, thanks for joining me. Thank you for the kind words. And for all my new subscribers, welcome to my channel. I want to say welcome to you. And for all my ones that have been here for quite some time, thank you for sticking with me with my ups and downs in life and everything. And I've had my fill, just like a lot of other people out there. I am no different than everybody else. We've all had our ups and downs. And some different than others and greater than others, but you know, we make it through them, and we press onward and forward. So now, like I say, spa day should be tomorrow. That's what I'm looking at. So stay tuned. There will be one more video showing you me sealing up this paint job here that I just put on her. So anyways, I'll be back with more. Bye-bye.